Investing in land in Nigeria can make you rich or can ruin you. As I often say, when you want to invest in land, there are three key areas that you need to pay attention to. One of the ways in which you can avoid legal dispute is for you to do proper documentation and registration of your deed of assignment. If you are dealing with a real estate company like us, we normally do that.
How are you doing today, guys? I trust you are doing so great. As you always know, what we discuss on this platform is real estate investment opportunity. We show you real estate investment opportunity, okay? We share information with respect to spiritual intelligence, likewise financial intelligence and business intelligence. But what we are discussing on today is real estate investment opportunity. Okay, within the week, I'm going to take time to respond to every questions that is being asked on our platform, on our comment section, and likewise those who send direct email to me at bash@redocint.com. So pay attention to this video. We are discussing on real estate investment opportunity. Okay, if you want to buy land in Nigeria, okay, before you buy any land in Nigeria, watch this video, because one little mistake you will make can ruin every other investment, every other thing you've done. Let me repeat myself. If before you buy land in anywhere in Nigeria, watch this video, because one single mistake you will make can ruin the whole of your investment. As I often say, when you want to invest in land, there are three key areas that you need to pay attention to. Okay, but we are discussing specifically on one of those key areas today. The first area you need to pay attention to is the management. Okay, the management of the company that you want to buy land from, especially the CEO. Okay, but we are not discussing on that today, because with this is one of the ways in which you can lose everything with respect to your investment. But we are not discussing about management team today. Number two is understand your numbers. Okay, understand your numbers. That is your finances, your financial figures. Okay, your math. You need to understand your return on investment with respect to time. Okay, because these are the ways in which you can lose money with respect to your real estate investment. But number three is what we are going to discuss on, which has to do with legal. Okay, legal. Do you understand the law? What are the areas in which you need to pay attention to with respect to you investing in land, with respect to legal matters? Okay, and that is what we want to discuss on today. Let me repeat myself. I said, if before you invest in land in Nigeria, okay, watch this video. Okay, because one single mistake you make can ruin your investment. I now said there are three key areas in which you need to pay attention to when investing in land, especially in Nigeria. One, I said the management team. That is, if you want to invest with a real estate company. I said number two is understand your figures, which is understand your math. In order for you to understand your math, the reason why you need to understand your math is because you can have an idea of your return on investment. And I said number three is legal. Understand the laws. What are the areas in which can cause you to go into legal battle with respect to your investment? And from statistics, we've realized that majority of the ways in which people have issues with respect to their land is based on legal battles. Okay, so pay attention to this video. If you are a first-time investor, or you've invested in the past, okay, and you don't want to repeat same mistake you made in the past. Okay, my name remains Bash Olakunle Abiola Olusegun. Call me B.O.A. I'm privileged to be the CEO of Real Estate Doctors Enterprise Limited. Okay, so if you want to avoid legal battle, okay, you want to avoid legal battle with respect to your land, okay, watch this video. Statistics proves that 27.5 million of legal battles in Nigeria, 30% of those legal battles are based on land dispute. If you don't want to get yourself involved in land dispute, you don't want to take anybody to court from time in, time out, from time to time, watch this video. Okay, see, Nigeria investing in Nigeria, in land in Nigeria, can make you rich or can ruin you. If you don't want it to ruin you, pay attention to this video. What are the areas in which you can experience legal battles with respect to land dispute? Number one on my list is land ownership and title verification. Okay, if you can take care of your land ownership, if you can do proper investigation, due diligence with respect to your land title and property verification, title verification, if you can pay due diligence to your land ownership and title verification, there is tendency for you not to experience legal dispute. Okay, so you need to pay enormous attention, okay, to your land ownership and property verification. Okay, pay attention to land ownership and title verification. What are the areas in which you need to pay attention to? You need to know the title. You need to understand how C of O works. How do you identify original C of O? How do you identify original gazette? How do you identify original governor consent, accession, okay, deed of assignment, etc., etc. So, number one on my list of things that brings you to legal dispute is one, land ownership and title verification. Number two is identify land under government acquisition. Identify land under government acquisition, because if you don't understand or if you don't know, these are issues that can bring you to legal battle, that can make you to keep going to court from time in, time out. We've had a couple of such experiences. Personally, we've not experienced that, but we know a number of people who always go to court just because they don't know land that are under government acquisition. And one easiest way in which you can do that is one, via your lawyer, via your real estate consultant and developer, and number three is via your real estate surveyor. Okay, so I said number one ways in things that drag people to legal battle, that drags you to court, is one, land ownership and title verification. Number two is land under government acquisition, and number three is survey plan and land use. Verify your survey plan, okay, in order for it not to take you to court. Okay, so guys, are you learning something? If you are learning something, why not share this video as many times as possible? Share this video as many times as possible. Okay, so survey plan and land use is number three reasons of things that take people to court with respect to land dispute. Number four is family land and homonile issues. This is one of the things that take individuals, that take clients into legal dispute. Okay, so in order for you to avoid situation whereby you have court issues, okay, understand the family that owns the land. Go deep into the original owner of that land. Okay, trace the generation of that land, trace the lineage of that land, and this will keep you away from land dispute. Number five is litigation and encumbrances. Okay, encumbrances, litigation and encumbrances. Go to land registry, search on who is the right owner, who owns this land from beginning. Okay, is there any unpaid debt on this land? Okay, is there any mortgages on this land? Because if you don't take care of that, that can lead you to legal dispute. Number six is proper documentation and registration. A lot of people, when they get their deed of assignment, they don't register it. okay, they don't do stamp duty on it, okay, and tax payment. For example, of recent, the Lagos State Stamp Duty Office tax payment, they visited us and they said, okay, they want to partner with us with respect to registering our deed of assignment. One of the ways in which you can avoid legal dispute is for you to do proper documentation and registration of your deed of assignment. If you are dealing with a real estate company like us, we normally do that, okay? And this is one of the ways in which you can avoid legal dispute with respect to your property, with respect to your land. Number 7 ways in which you can avoid legal dispute is for you to hire a lawyer, hire a real estate consultant, and hire a surveyor, and which is the most important thing. For example, when you hire us as a consultant to verify your land, we have verifiable lawyers that we work with, we have verifiable surveyors that we work with, okay, and we have 1 or 2 links in our website that give us genuine information with respect to your land. So if you want to invest in land banking, you want to buy land, in order for you to avoid legal dispute, please try as much as possible to hire a lawyer or hire a real estate consultant, okay? I will advise you to get a real estate consultant because the real estate consultant will solve every other problem to you, and in case of eventuality in future, you can hold that real estate company responsible for whatsoever happens to your land. And that's why I always advise people that one of the safest way in which you can avoid legal dispute is for you to invest through a real estate company. Guys, are you learning something? If you are learning something, why not share this video as many times as possible? Share this video for people around you to have this information. Share this video so that your neighbors, your friends and family can get this information, and this information will keep them from having legal dispute with respect to their land. Share this video as many times as possible. Like, comment on this video as many times as possible, and likewise click on the notification button in order for you to get information like this with respect to land banking, real estate investment opportunity, okay, spiritual intelligence, business intelligence, and financial intelligence. Okay, so guys, share this video, and as I always say, when you share this video, you are boosting the algorithm of this video, and the channel, the media in which you are watching this video from, we push this video for more people to watch, okay? And if that is the only way you can contribute to human development, okay, you have done a lot. So guys, share this video, click on the notification button as many times as possible. I said number 7 is hire a real estate consultant or hire a lawyer or hire a surveyor. And I said my best advice for you with respect to this is hire a real estate consultant, because there's no real estate company that you want to work with that doesn't have a lawyer, that doesn't have a surveyor, okay? But when you go and hire a lawyer, you still need a real estate consultant in order for them to advise you, to give you to advise you with respect to the return on investment or that area. Likewise, they need to advise you with respect to what are the prospects of infrastructure coming to this environment. So number 8 is you need to pay attention. In order for you to avoid legal dispute, you need to make inquiry from the community and traditional land traditional landowner. You need to pay attention. You need to consult the community. You need to consult likewise the traditional landowner, the chiefs, the obas of that area. You need to consult them. You need to ask questions from them. Am I saying this is an automatic way in which you can avoid land dispute? It will help you, okay? Because when you ask questions, you tend to get information that you can work with, that you can think over and that will help you to avoid legal dispute. Okay, so these are ways in which you can avoid legal dispute. Remember, I said 27.5 legal cases that we have in Nigeria yearly as at 2024. 30% of this 27.5 million is based on land dispute. So what am I discussing with you today? In order for you to avoid land dispute, in order for you not to lose your money, because I said Nigeria is a very good place where you can become rich, okay, through land banking. At the same time, it is a way in which you can ruin your investment. So in order for you to ruin your investment, one of the things I said, 3 ways in which you ruin your investment is when you don't understand the management team. I said number 2 is when you don't understand your numbers with respect to return on investment, and number 3 is based on legal dispute. I said if what we are discussing on today is based on legal dispute, in order for you to avoid legal dispute, these are the areas you need to pay attention to when you want to invest in land. Okay, I said number 1 is land ownership and title verification. Try as much as possible to verify the land and verify the title. Know the owner of the land, and likewise verify the title on the land. Number 2, I said based on land under government acquisition. These are things that lead to legal dispute, legal battle. Okay, so pay attention. Know which of this land can lead you. When you understand land that are under government acquisition, you have already avoided legal dispute. I said number 3 is survey plan and land use. When you understand your survey plan and land use, you have automatically avoid land dispute. I said number 4 is family land and omonile issues. Okay, when you understand the family that owns the land, you have included yourself, you are exempt yourself for land dispute. I said number 5 is litigation and encumbrances. Okay, litigation with respect to search on land registry. When you understand this, you have exempt yourself from land dispute. So you are not among those 30% of the 27.5 million people that goes for land disputes yearly. Okay, number 6 is proper documentation and registration. When you get your document, register it. Okay, so with that, when you register your land, you document it, there is tendency you have avoided yourself, you have exempted yourself from those 30% of those who have legal issues yearly. Number 7 is hire a real estate consultant or developer, hire a lawyer, or hire a surveyor. And I said the best way for you, the best take for you is for you to hire a real estate consultant, because every real estate company has a lawyer and a surveyor and every other people like architect that can work for you. Okay, so in order for you to avoid land dispute, okay, legal dispute with respect to land, get a real estate consultant, get a lawyer, or get a surveyor. Number 8 on my list is have interactions with the community and traditional leaders. And when you are able to do all things, then I can promise you that you are almost 80% out of legal dispute. Have you learned something, guys? If you have learned something, share this video as many times as possible. In order for you to avoid land dispute, follow these instructions. Follow this. Take advantage of this information. Thank you very much, guys. Till you hear from me again. Bye for now.